Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys. On the visitor's sideline, it's the Vikings head man, Kevin O'Connell. His guys have really been struggling. 2-6 in their last 8. On the other side, you've got the Cowboys head coach. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's brought down right to the 25-yard line. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy, but really it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
3rd and 7.
Intended for T.J. Hawkinson.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
And the Vikings first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Vikings.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He'll get this ahead for about 3. Patrick Surtain makes the tackle. From the 43, here's second down and 7.
At the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. The second down throw is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it's
under pressure and down he goes, they got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
To return, it is Turpin. And he'll get something there on the return. Able to take this back to the 20-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels. They'll go play action here with Daniels. That's complete left side to Pickens. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
It's second and inches. At the 29-yard line.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And he's going to get the first down. A pass from the 35-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On play action, Daniels. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he will go all the way. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Cowboys. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Price now to return it. There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. In motion, Naylor. Play action now, it's McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. On the ground is Mason. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he is out of bounds. Slot man in motion right. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big play for Minnesota. An even 40 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
That was a beautiful route by the tight end there, Mike. He sells the corner, and then once the defensive back bites, he takes it back to the post. That's the open side. That's the big part of the field, and that's a big-time play.
Good blocking, and he's in. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Minnesota. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Avante Turpin on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
We'll try and run here with Cook. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Daniels to throw on second down. That's complete. It's Waddle. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And it'll be marked down at the 7, and it will set up first and goal.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Cook. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal.
The 2-yard line. A 4-yard gain. Brings up second
Cook
and goal.
will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Price now to return it. Yeah, he'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there. They'll begin with first and 10. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
At the 27-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He'll try to run for it. And McCarthy's going to get down and pick up the first down. Good, smart play with the slide by JJ.
10 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. You let this go. Deep for Jefferson. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson.
Second and 10.
And that will lead to a second down. A run. And here's Mason. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
Midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Now McCarthy.
Third and 5.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
J.J. McCarthy. A gain of 6. And the Vikings first down. It's a gain
So
of
they
6.
come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run. This is Mason. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
In motion, Naylor.
Vikings first down. A gain of 15.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
Vikings first down. First and goal. Minnesota.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because That was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked.
I think he got away with it. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Gordon Mason, touchdown Vikings. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. He'll grab it at the 12. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he's been a nightmare for defenses trying to contain him all year. The NFL's leader in rushing yards at the quarterback position. On first down, Daniels. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted.
And we've seen this throughout the entire game. Like, these receivers are having a hard time uncovering against this secondary. You force a quarterback to throw into a lot of tightly contested windows, it's going to end up in the wrong hands.
The Vikings offense ready to take over once again. Have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. Now they'll run. It's a counter. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain there of 11. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Vikings first down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. It is 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 12-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. Forced out wide. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Vikings first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They run on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. And he's in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Reichert now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Vikings have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And his numbers this season, eye-popping in a lot of categories. We'll just show you one. He is the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
28 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. The next thing you know, the big old D tackle is just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
That's brought in right side by Pickett. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Left side, punt by Lamb. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Cowboys first down.
Daniels now on first down. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They face second down and 7 as we are ready to get back underway. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Daniel. Oh, and that throw's not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. This about as short as you can get. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will cut the lead down to 4.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Scott now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up
To throw is McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. Here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for the second time. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more, and he's putting together a remarkable season currently, leading the NFL in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. They'll start on the ground with Cook, and he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. Give him 14 on that play, 1 first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker spot to make the tackle. from the 35. Here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Cook. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to get all the way down to the Vikings' 36-yard line. It is a big run by Cook. And even 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. To throw is Daniels. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now Daniels. Into the hands of Pickens. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, Cowboys.
17-yard line.
Daniels now going to look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 10-yard line.
Throwing again, Daniels. This one caught at the 4. And he is close to the pylon, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a 1st down. It's 1st and goal. And he barrels his way into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Dallas. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
His kick is good. That's the score. Cowboys 24, Vikings 41.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Scott now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Vikings 1st down.
Right back to him on 1st down. That's a short pickup to about the 47. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
A gain of 2.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
At the 47-yard line.
To throw, it's McCarthy. There's Jefferson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 11. And the Vikings 1st down.
Now a run on 1st down. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Quinn Williams there to make the play. 2nd down and 8. From the gun, here's McCarthy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Former 3rd overall pick, Quinn Williams. As he's done so often this season, it's another sack, and he is up to 15 now on the year.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That long, incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for Minnesota. And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. They've been one of the better teams running the football all year, evidenced by the ease with which they ran it on that prior drive. On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Moving to his left, and that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. On 3rd down, they go with Brooks, and that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long. Veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This front end out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line has had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. That one into the hands of Jefferson. 2nd and inches. 10
yards on the pickup.
On the ground is Mason. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Vikings first down.
In motion, Naylor.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Kenny Clark getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's now 3rd down and 16.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's the punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. Taken at the 19. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Quick toss into the hands of Lamb. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 29, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Here's Daniel. To the outside. Catch made by Pickens. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
A 6-yard pickup.
On the carry, it's Cook. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. That's Drew Van Ginkel in on the tackle.
Tackle made at the
Third
47-yard
and
line.
inches.
Brings up third down.
They'll go with the sneak. And he will have a Cowboys first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on third and inches.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. Still on his feet, and he will score. Jalen Waddle, touchdown Cowboys. His second touchdown of this first half. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. Cowboys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Vikings 21.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Scott now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Minnesota.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Little play action here with McCarthy. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Brian Burns. He gets in for the sack, number 85 in his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Now McCarthy. That is incomplete, taking the shot there as we reach the 2-minute warning. On comes the punter now, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Cowboys offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Here's a designed run. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 83 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. We talk about a quarterback who can hurt you both ways. That is the one-way defenses just can't stop him. All that speed, taking it the distance.
You're exactly right, Mike. This is elements of the quarterback position that is just so hard for defenses to account for. When they get themselves in space, they in essence turn into a running back. And once they get out in front, there's no catching them.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Price now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he didn't say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Cowboys offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He'll step up and run this. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. And beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll throw with Daniels. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And he's going to have the 1st down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the 1st half, a timeout is called.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. Final second now of this 1st half as this one is away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play, prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our tour around the NFL starts now with a tough matchup in the NFC. All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players, but for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. And it's the second-year running back from Michigan, Blake Corum. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners as they host the Tennessee Titans. And this is Jawan Jennings. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. A 55-yard touchdown. The 49ers get the hard-fought victory. They win by 2. Got one more to show you. Let's go to Denver. It's the Broncos taking on the Packers. And this is Matthew Golden. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Packers wind up doubling them up. 28-14, your final score. With that, let's give you a look at the playoff picture in the AFC through 15 weeks. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. A return coming from the 14. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cowboys offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked. It's Cook to start this drive. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Eric Wilson on the tackle. We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. Throwing on second down. Daniel. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Daniels. Exiting the pocket right. Thought that one might have had a chance for a second there, but not to be. It's a pickup of 8, and it brings up 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A run. And here's Mason. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 9. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. A A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
He'll try and throw it with McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He takes off. And Daniels will have the 1st down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Cook. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
He'll run the draw with Cook. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
He'll try and get there on the ground. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
16 yards. And the Cowboys 1st down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Throwing now, Daniel. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds.
It's
3rd down coming up.
3rd and 5.
To throw is Daniels. He'll find his running back, Cook, and he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Run with Cook, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Daniels. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. at the 3-yard line.
Daniels now going to look to throw. To the goal line and in. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. On for the PAT is Aubrey. It's up and good. And the Cowboys will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Scott now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
And the Vikings
To the air once more is McCarthy. Now, screen set up from Mason. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing again is McCarthy. Right side, and is brought in by Felton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. They'll run. This is Mason. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They try and run for the 1st down with Jones.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Brian Burns in there for the sack, works his way through. It's a loss of 5.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Aiden Hutchinson. He works his way in, and a big milestone sack, number 50 in his career.
In this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
In motion, Naylor. On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
32 yards. That's another.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. And that is incomplete.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the third and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Cowboys offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. They'll start on the ground with Cook. Lots of space. Past the 45. And he's going to get all the way down to the Vikings' 31-yard line.
And the Cowboys first down.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
A run up the middle with Cook. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down. That's on Tyler Guyton, the tackle. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. In trouble, and down he goes. Javon Hargrave gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Third and long, and here's Daniels. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one from 41 yards out.
Field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cowboys will extend their third quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Uh-oh. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Khair Elam. And the Cowboys are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. Fourth quarter begins with a run by Cook, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
To the outside. Catch made by Pickens. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20.
And the Cowboys.
On the zone read, here's Daniels. And he'll hit the deck here. Remember, that mark comes at the start of the slide. So only a gain of about a yard.
Brings up second and
It is 2nd and 9.
at the 19-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. 3rd down and 9.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That is brought in at the 10th. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just as the marker, it is 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
A short game, down to the 7.
A pickup of 2.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's in! Hunter Lipke. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Good. Makes the score Cowboys 58, Vikings 24.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Price now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Vikings offense and their running back set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Short pass taken in by the tight end. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
On the ground is Mason. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line.
a gain of 39 yards. And the Vikings 1st down.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Swung out to Mason. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Out of bounds at the 22-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy.
Up 2nd and 2.
Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. In motion, Naylor. 3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
The Vikings 1st down.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Play action now. No chance at all. He'll go down. Kenny Clark in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down.
Even when it seems like they're putting a nice drive together, Mike, they just can't seem to escape this pass rush. It has been relentless all game long, and they get him here again.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They're not disappointed as they have the advantage here in the 4th. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Once again, it's Cook. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Daniels. That's caught by Lamb. He's got room past the 35. C.D. Lamb. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get after the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys will add 1 more onto their big lead.
Vikings 24.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Scott now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
2nd down, they need 7. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And now it's 4th down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. He's turned a number of those into big plays. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A quick toss into the hands of Lamb. Third down and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Here's Daniels. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
A gain of 7.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the zone read, it's McCarthy. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this quarterback is going to be sore tomorrow. I mean, you can tell this defense made a point of emphasis. We are going to rush relentlessly the entire game, and their pressure plan, their pass rush plan, it's worked to perfection.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The big fella, Quinn Williams, forcing his way in for the sack. 3rd and long. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. The Cowboys offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
1st and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
On 3rd down, they go with Cook. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. A gain there of 20. 1st down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Cook. And he will score again. James Cook, touchdown, Dallas. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
72, Vikings 24.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. High snap to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. A run. And here's Mason. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
In motion, it's Jefferson.
First down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now McCarthy. To the left side. That's caught by Felton. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys, as we say so long from Arlington.